Alright, we last played Owlboy a month and a half ago or so. It's been a little bit. But we left off in a pretty obvious place. It's clear where we're supposed to go next, so let's just go to the right side of the screen. We have 2 companions now, which is pretty awesome. I mentioned last time that I really like the level design in this game. Like, what if we made a Metroidvania where you can just fly all the time? How can we still make that challenging? And they've done it in several cool ways. I'm currently trying to escape the starting town that's being attacked by these evil Empire dudes. Go right into a boss fight, it looks like. Okay, that makes sense. 2 shots blows it up. Good to know. Getting there, slowly but surely. First try. The art in this game too, it's really pretty. Generally trying to stealth past these dudes. Pirates attacking our town. That's how I exit in theory. Problem is, he's always looking forward. Oh, but I can hide behind the boxes, I see. Shit. A little dash key that I can use. We're gonna wait till these guys get out of phase with each other. Can technically destroy those, yeah? Oh, maybe not. Just dodge them. This game has a lot of stuff in common with Zelda, too. It's almost more like a Zelda than it is a Metroidvania. You don't really have persistent map progression, but you do have traditional Zelda-style dungeons. Ouch. Shit, it's not good. Okay. No way for me to not get detected, it looks like. Thought so. That's cool. Oh, I'm meant to go up there. Yikes. They taught me about how these things behave in that earlier boss fight. It's not so bad. Boss fight again. Looks like a boss arena. I don't think that did any damage. Ah. Lure the missile into the boss, maybe? Looks like the boss doesn't have any collision of his own. He doesn't damage me. Ow. Cool. Never tell if enemies have contact damage or not. I like games that use like a color or something to tell you, hey, if you touch this, it hurts. Sweet. Poor Owlboy. What is that? It's like a dreadnought or something? A big pirate ship. I don't know how much of this game is an excuse to do really cool pixel art. Like, games like Iconoclast, the art seems to drive a lot of the game design. Find cover quickly. Okay. Got it. Oh, that's not good. They're trying to get me with that one, too. The storage should lead to the Dreadnought's engine. Find it will help you destroy it. Okay. I'm trying. Dreadnought's engine. We made it. Actually made it. Get it, kitty. They're so dead. This is a cute video game, so they're fine, right? Oh, wow. That's cool. Are they gonna have me play him? That's cool. They are. I like it. The foreground fire doesn't hurt me, it looks like. Wow. That's a cool sequence. Otis! Need to escape. This spooked face. This is bad. Ow. Oh man, I'm gonna die to fire if I'm not careful here. The fire and smoke effects are really cool. Sure, something else. Hey, he's not gonna be a pirate anymore. That was his buddy in the original boss fight where we got Alphonse in the party. Like that Link to the Past font and text scrolling noise. Oh, who's the captain? Molstrom. Oh. Huh. Reason to fear this guy, that's cool. There's a giant anchor as a weapon? He's gonna squish me. Time has come at last. You will get to watch. Hold the destruction of the head vents. God, the animation's so cool. Holy shit, he's just murdering everybody. Wow. Looks like one of the owl gems. I think I've seen one of those in an early ruin. Maybe he's secretly an owl. Yeah, no kidding. That's a cool animation too. City being destroyed as you fall. Nice. Medicine supplies. Molstrom. What's up? She looks like a Muppet. Actually, all kind of have that, like, Wind Waker NPC look to them. Bjork. How you doing, Sailor Dan? Cool. Graveyard. Is going to be full now, I assume. Because our village has one of those now. I like the PvE stuff you were showing me in Eternal. I got up pretty hard on to Slay the Spire for about a month there. Good game to do off stream. It's the one by the, some of the Magic the Gathering personalities, right? Pro players helped build it. Pirates gather all the relics and we're doomed. Wow, he's only got one of the relics. It's pretty bad. This guy's a huge asshole, though. He's probably going to blame this on me. Artifact's supposed to be doing that too, taking advantage of digital space. Surprised you didn't blame it on me, to be honest. Not free to play. Is that a good thing? I wonder. Like, the free-to-play model for Hearthstone is kind of bad, actually. It's also not buy to own. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Hearthstone is free to play, but if you want to actually play the game, you need to spend however many hundreds of dollars to get your standard deck. Can't talk, huh? Just call you bro. Owlbro. 2. You guys have to look for it. Otis's house. Welcome, Master Otis. I want to speak with you and Getty. It's time to discuss a few things. Both need someone to talk to. Yeah, shit's pretty real in this town right now. Everybody died. I'm so sad. Cool. It's been in the graveyard. Alright. Go to the graveyard to find Getty. Actually, don't know where the graveyard is. One lady was pointing in a direction, but it went to an area that was not the graveyard. So that helps to block me. I need to have Getty to be able to bust up some of those boxes. The pirates seem to have disturbed here is Veli in this ruin. Destroyed Advent in minutes. Sorry, we turned on the wind machinery in the previous session as part of the dungeon objective. A really cool boss fight. Uh-oh. This game has like a Metroidvania approach to level design, but then the structure of the game is a lot more like a Zelda game. It's interesting though because since you're always able to fly, it's almost like a top-down Zelda, or like a twin-stick shooter. You're moving and aiming constantly. Yeah, but it's got a lot of puzzles, which are more Zelda-like. And you do get some progression upgrades in the form of new companions. I mean, I use 2 sticks, and I shoot. Yeah. Never had to render the streets of Advent. Got completely wrecked by those pirates. Tried pretty hard. Sad owl, sad Muppet. I think this game is most like a Zelda game. It has some cool elements from other games. It's definitely its own thing. Do a really good job of making Otis, the main character, emote. It's fairly limited pixel space. I think they won't let me like quickly dash out of here, because it wouldn't be appropriate. Everyone should be here. Do you know that if the locals saw you fraternizing with a former pirate, he still dresses like a pirate? Owlets? Like calves? Molstrom, the pirates, and myself. We were all created by the owls. What? Nani the fuck? Winter is right. Molstrom is gathering ancient owl relics. It was an owl relic. Guess them all be unstoppable. Oh man, flashback with cool art. What was our original purpose? We were originally servants of the owls. The owls could reach for higher knowledge. Like, ancient Greece, but with an evil pirate army. Oh, I didn't know they were kind of like robots. That's interesting. Ancient owls, what remained of their cities, all but vanished. Huh. Guess Alphonse is kind of a robot man. That's cool. Molstrom, greatest among the war units. He became a pirate. Pirates. That's cool. I don't know if the thing I have is technically a relic. It lets me warp my party members to me. It's necessary for puzzle solving and for the game to be fun. It would be awful if you had to go manually pick them up. It's like the core genius of this game. Bellion Advent. Oh, just twiddling his thumbs there for a second. It's the third and final relic. I'm afraid Molstrom will be unstoppable. It's like a robot pirate. Robot penguin pirate. Let's see if there's like an up-close portrait of this character or a concept art for him. Alphonse. Floating continent. I think everything's floating in this world, but that's cool. Sounds good. Like, the first 20 minutes of the game, you had to pick up Getty and carry him around, and I was like, oh man, if this is the whole game, that's going to be really frustrating. Especially with lots of boss fights that require you to drop him and pick him up repeatedly. When they give you the thing that lets you just warp them into your arms, it's really convenient. And it's a neat twist. Instead of him having a weapon himself, he carries other characters that have weapons. You can speedily swap between them. Yeah, and Chirpy made it out. This is all there is. Good to see you've come to. Of course, your mentors left the village in. Good, I'm glad someone's talking shit about him. He's the worst. Cool. I mean, not cool, it's very bad, but... Hey, Ascended, how's it going? Hey, I got my wires crossed. I shot out a bunch of whispers asking for subblock. Asked you a second time. I got you set up. I'll make sure we're playing, is it 140? Is that it? Probably sometime in early January. We'll be interrupting the normal stream schedule for the holiday season coming up here. So it'll be first up after that. Cool beans. This was the dungeon we were in before, I think, so we don't want to go in there again. Even though this game is not a Metroidvania, it would benefit from a Metroidvania-style map, just so you can keep track of where you've been. Just already opened that, right? Okay. Able to throw things at those. It might just be there for me to avoid. Just say. Owl Temple. We already did everything at this Owl Temple, but I'll double check it really quick just to make sure there's nothing new there. It's a mix of a few different portraits from FF6. My whole overlay is FF6 inspired. It's a mix of like 4 characters from 6. Can overheal, right? A little bit. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else more to do in here, so I'm gonna exit. I really like the ensemble cast in 6. It's one of the only video games I've played that doesn't have a main character. Ow. Like, even the game's closest thing to a main character is optional for the final boss. Alright, let's go to the Owl Temple and look elsewhere. Do like the whole Tropos Stratos thing. It's very cool. Yeah, I look forward to that part, but it is fairly long. Oh yeah? Nice. Probably can burn it. I probably need him to be able to get through here, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's where you can, there's a power leveling exploit you can do, You're on the route that's on the river. There's a loop there that just puts you in a circle and constantly gets you into random battles. Used to be able to, back on the SNES, like, tape down the confirm button. Leave your Super Nintendo on overnight, wake up, everybody would be level 70. It's not foreground. There must be some other way past it later. How did you miss Shadow? I remember trying to get Shadow back when I was a kid. It was just like 93 or 94 when Final Fantasy VI came out. There was no internet, you had no way to know. So I just would like search the game world over and over. I ended up talking to one of my parents' friends who had played the game and happened to have read about how to do it in like a Nintendo Power or something. Yeah. I know how you feel. Music in this area is really cool. Said I would just search the world of Ruin over and over, assuming I could find him somewhere. Shoot. There we go. Okay. Part in this game is really pretty. This is meant to be one way. Okay. I like the waterfall mechanic too. It's an elegant way to keep you from flying in certain zones. Dark green I can't burn down yet, maybe later. To be fair, I feel like you're not really supposed to save Shadow. We've played a couple games now where the game lets you play it perfectly, but it kind of makes fun of you for doing it. Heavy Rain is one of those games. You can technically get the best possible ending, but it kind of insults you, since the story is not supposed to be that positive. Similarly, I don't think you're supposed to save Sid. It's like an Easter egg that you can save Sid, but it's not appropriate for the story if you do. Happy day. Shopkeeper's guy. Yeah, you're not supposed to save Sid. The story's worse if you save Sid. Like, that's a really important scene in that game. It's up there with the opera. Wish I could teleport, I'd never be stuck again. This guy looks like the Prinnies from Disgaea. Canary's the shopkeeper that kind of employs this dude as a slave. Look how happy he is. Hoopla. Totally make it from here. Sure. That's where I spend my owl coins. And owl upgrades and owl loot. See if this game eventually gets a form of fast travel. It seems like it would be appropriate. Continents. Is there a thing over here? One thing I struggle with a bit in this game is knowing if I'm actually doing damage to something, because it'll flash when you attack it even if you're not actually hurting it. It'd be a little confusing. Oh shit. Oh, I did just die. Wow, that was fast to resume. Tap the floating continent. Haha, that's such a Link to the Past death animation too. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to get past these guys yet. Or maybe I'm just supposed to straight dodge them and not try to fight them? That seems more likely. Let them kill me real quick. Seems to suggest I'm not meant to go that way just yet. Can't grab it. It's a Donkey Country 2 level, right? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be burning the powder. Yeah. The pizzicato strings. Sticker Brush Symphony. Ow. Dang, man. Getting my ass kicked in this section. I don't think I'm supposed to go over there yet anyway. There's nothing in that hallway. I like Alphonse. Greatest of the Owl Homes. First time owl technology surpassed the capabilities of life itself. So says the Book of Nocte. Creepy. You saw that person in the hallway with Molstrom, the robot pirate boss. Get to the last relic. It's totally not going to happen. Cool. Oh man. Not a huge fan of dark caves. Meat-eating gnats thrive in these parts. Okay. Scares the gnats away too, I see. See, I just can't fit them through there. Whoa, I don't want mouse and keyboard control. Oh, my controller died, that's why. I might need to get a new wireless thing for this. Oh, this is actually just a dead battery. Okay, be right back, 1 second. I have like a wireless dongle thing for Xbox One controllers. I could just do wired, but I already have so many wires at my stream desk. Try to minimize things I can trip on or can get tangled. And it tends to, like, a pair of AA's last like 40 hours. It's just been dropping connection a bit lately. There's gotta be a better choice for lighting though. I can't see anything here. Try carrying that thing instead, maybe? I can see better. I think this is more along the lines of what they're expecting me to do. Gotta love lighting puzzles. Those spikes hurt you. So I like this game a lot. It's very pretty art, very cool level design. If I had one complaint about it, I can't always tell when I'm damaging things. And I can't always tell if something has contact damage or not. That's probably worse, actually. Because I had a boss that was pretty dependent on me knowing that it had no contact damage. It's kind of hard to get that right, though. I feel like you have to make some art concessions. You have to say, okay, anything that has contact damage is always colored pink. Or flashes or something, and if you're really taking your art seriously, I can see being upset by having to do stuff like that. Alright. It's also something that's hard to notice when a game does it well, easy to notice when it's missing. So I feel like it probably doesn't get a lot of praise when developers do a good job with it. Alright. So, like, I'm not clear whether I'm damaging that spider guy earlier. It looks like I was, because he's gone now. I'm a big fan of sound effects for that purpose, like having a tinking sound that means your attacks are not actually causing damage. It's a good way to do it. Preferably you want it to be both an audio and a visual cue. possible. I found a switch. Sweet. Captain, may please me bring him this relic. Have it and let's skedaddle. That's a thief at the beginning of the game. I guess he's a robot too. Oh, y'all got Indiana Jones? It's all the goop on the statue. Background art in this reminds me a lot of Seiken Densetsu 3, just in the color palette they went with. It's a game that I've started with different people several times, I've never actually beaten. Fun to do co-op on stream at some point. Secret of Mana 2. I guess it'd be even cooler to get an actual official release of it. This fish has a top hat. Alright. New torches I can light. That's one way to kill shit. Ow, 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 ow. Thanks, gnats. The gnats are actually friendly too. They just help. So I wonder why the dialogue like hinted that they were going to be dangerous. Oh, maybe those are the actual man-eating gnats. Never mind. Think of gnats as being smaller bugs, though. Ow. Right into those spikes. Almost very bad. These just ring coins. Shit. That's a lot of bones. Look at the bones. Oh. This theme is basically a Super Metroid boss theme. sounds they make are cute. Just wondering if suddenly if there's a shenanigan to this fight or if it's just kill a lot of them, right? It seems like they're just gonna keep spawning indefinitely. Okay, no, it was kill a lot of them. I should have just blown up that group. Good to know. Oh, that's cool. These like squawks, and speaking of Donkey Kong Country, right? Just gonna follow me around now for a while. I don't think there's another way out of here, is there? No, I'm supposed to blow it up. Okay, it's not squawks. Got it. That's what this rock is. Go see if I can spawn another one of those squawks things. Shit. Okay, I can blow him up. I have to light him with this guy. I get it. And I can shoot him with this guy. Good to know. You can use him for the lighting here, so he can be both a squawks and a bomb. Then I'll make sure he gets destroyed before he can follow me to the next area. Clever. Good job, game. Your little waterfall. Sure these fools don't get through here. Alright, come down. Oh, this is interesting. So you probably need the fire to move through there without damaging. Well, we'll see. Oh, we're at time for Owlboy, so we will pick up next time. Future Marstead, if you're watching this VOD to figure out what's going on in this game, you gotta get past a guy in the lower left, and you want to go up top with the little squawks, the parrot thing that follows you around. You can shoot it to make it blow up to destroy rocks. We'll be back in a little bit with the last subblock game for today, which is Quantum Break. It is Ludefex's anniversary. Thank you, Ludefex. We'll be playing Quantum Break for 2 hours. Be back soon as I swap over to the Xbox.